Alright guys, so I got everything set up. So right here on the left side we've got the brand new Acer Nitro KG1, my 1440p monitor. And then I moved my old 27-inch Acer Nitro 1080p monitor 200Hz to the right. As you can see, looks super good. I'm going to have a little bit of gameplay footage coming up next just to kind of show you what it looks like in the real world. And also, we're going to have a little apples to apples comparison since they're both pretty much the same monitor, just different resolutions. That way y'all can kind of get a real idea of what the upgrade from a 1080p to a 1440p monitor would look like. So y'all stay tuned for that, and I'll see y'all in just a sec. Alright guys, here's a little apples to apples comparison. The monitor on the left is the brand new Acer Nitro KG1, and then the monitor on the right is my old Acer Nitro 1080p monitor. Obviously, just the jump from 1080p to 1440p, you can really see a huge difference. This one also being WQHD versus just QHD, it kind of helps a little bit with these minor details on the screen. Not to mention this thing having HDR10 support, which helps everything look more realistic. Natural images are provided through an expanded contrast on it. Versus the old one just has kind of a base HDR. Still looks really good, but you can definitely notice the difference. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure I only paid $30 more for this monitor. Alright guys, so we're going to be hopping into a little bit of Fortnite. This is just a little bit of a gaming test. Obviously, the way I have to record this, it's not the most optimal. But this will give you a good look at what it looks like. Overall, I've got it sitting, I'm on 1440p, mostly low settings, other than my view distance. And, you know, I'd say overall it looks pretty good. I've got it set to overdrive, so I'm in that 0.5 millisecond delay. And, like I said, I'm running that max 180 Hertz at this position, so looking pretty good. No complaints from me. We're just going to not play through a full game here and get into a little bit of action, some gunfights, so y'all can kind of get an idea of how it looks. And overall, like, it genuinely, like, this is my first time ever playing games at 1440p, and I can comfortably say that it looks pretty good. Let's see here. What the heck? There you go, got a couple down. Loot this box here. It's my first time ever recording gameplay like this, so it's a little different. Never recorded Fortnite either, so yeah, let me know what you think of this this little style. I think that this should give you all a pretty good idea of what it looks like. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but I've just got it set up on my tripod, and I've got my lav mic on that I just did the review on. All right, let's fly over here, getting a little bit more action before we end this thing off. What the heck? He's healing. Oh, I think that hurt me. Oh, there we go. It's actually pretty fun. I kind of got this idea from Toasty Bros. I mean, I know they usually do this on their PC builds, which at some point I will be doing a PC build on the channel, or at least do some upgrades. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and then we're going to show a little bit of a couple other games. Alright guys, as you can see, we're in a little bit of Borderlands 2 right now. It's the game I'm recording on the channel, doing a Let's Play on. I've got it in 1440p, completely maxed out settings. For the most part, I'm getting right around 180, 200. It kind of jumps around a lot. My system really isn't a 1440p system. I do have, I want to say I have, let's go to video. So I've got the resolution, 2560, 1440p, full screen, unlimited frame rate, which I guess we could. I don't think this has a capped at 180, so we'll just have to do unlimited. Yeah, I don't really know where exactly it is to turn on DLSS. This may not be a DLSS optimized game, but overall, looks super good. It's definitely a very large jump from 1080p to be able to go to 1440p. This monitor overall also just looks a lot better. It's got the HDR on it. I want to say it's HDR10 if I remember correctly. I'm sure I'll go over it at some point in the video. But yeah, as y'all can see here, it's a pretty good experience. My little 4060 Ti Ryzen 5 5600 are doing their best. So hopping around a little bit, but overall this is, you know, this is a single player game, so doesn't really matter too much. And then we're just gonna do one more video, test out one more game. We're gonna hop over into Ghost of Tsushima really quick. All right, guys, we're hopping into our last game here. We got Ghost of Tsushima. Another really beautiful game. I did turn down a little bit of stuff. I had frame generation on. I went ahead and turned that off just to get the most natural 1440p experience we can get. I'll go ahead and show you all my settings really quick. So if I go into display, we're in 1440p. We do have DLSS on at quality. And then, like I said, frame generation on and video reflex low latency on. And then we're on the very high preset. There are a few settings you can kind of turn up a little bit, but that kind of takes it down to where I'm a little bit below a 60 FPS experience. So right here, we're sitting right around 70, 75. And as y'all can see, again, I mean, this probably doesn't do it the most justice, not to mention we're going to be uploading it onto YouTube, which will do a little bit more, you know, degrading, if you want to say, or compression. But 10 out of 10, this monitor looks freaking beautiful. The upgraded HDR from my old 1080p, you can really tell the difference in it. And it is fairly close apples to apples comparison. My old monitor is the same, pretty much the same monitor, I believe, just the 1080p version. It's Acer Nitro 1080p. I want to say it's 200 Hertz though, instead of 80. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into the outro here, give my final thoughts on it and everything. So I'll see y'all in just a sec. Alright guys, so I think it's time to give a final verdict on the Acer Nitro KG1. Y'all see right behind me. Hopefully y'all liked all those tests and everything we did on it. But overall, I'd say that the Acer Nitro KG1 is sleek, speedy, and affordable. And it's like the solid co-op partner of monitors. Reliable, not flashy, and it's always down to game. So I'd say that if you want a monitor that's crisp, quick, and won't ghost you mid-firefight, the Acer Nitro KG1 might just be your new player too. I'd say hit that like button if this video helped, subscribe if you believe that frame rates are a lifestyle and not a luxury, and then drop a comment telling me the weirdest monitor name you've ever come across. Bonus points if it sounds like a Pokemon. So yeah, so I guess we're going to end the video off here, guys. Like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed all the testing I did and everything like that. If you're here at the end, I really do appreciate y'all for watching this whole thing. I will be having more tech videos coming in the future. And yeah, just give me all the feedback. I'm still doing a lot of learning right now, so I'm hoping to make the videos better every single day for y'all. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.